Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are being used to collect money to purchase weapons for the Ukrainian military, enable refugees to transport money across borders quickly, and even help Russians avoid penalties. There is only one optimal course of action in times of crisis. There is no good. Is cryptocurrency playing a good role in Russia's conflict with Ukraine? Is it good? Neutral? It's difficult to answer. For now, the significance of cryptocurrencies in the Ukraine crisis is unclear, and it is likely to remain so for some time to come. While there are advantages such as combating corruption and expediting cross-border transfers for refugees, drawbacks include financing weapons and allowing Russia to evade sanctions. Cryptocurrency and crypto assets play a significant role in the Ukraine crisis, even though it isn't clear how important each one is. So, stay tuned to know about the most up-to-date information on the cryptocurrency playing a role in the Ukraine-Russia war. However, since no one wants to launch World War III, much alone nuclear war with Putin, NATO members are essentially constrained to impose sanctions to inflict the maximum amount of economic damage feasible. So far, the measures have been highly effective, with the ruble dropping to almost a single US penny and billionaires facing the confiscation of boats, houses, and other assets. Even though crypto, the most recent technology trend, is being used to get around these sanctions, it's now transparent that the Russians are using this method. On the other hand, no one can stop Vladimir Putin or the billionaires from using Bitcoin, Ethereum, or any other cryptocurrency based on a blockchain. Cryptocurrency legalized days before the invasion. As the rest of the world looks on in disbelief at Russia's incursion into Ukraine, there has been an increase in debates concerning the economic consequences in other countries. On the other hand, both nations' economies are expected to be severely impacted by this war, but some are more hopeful. The question is how, and more significantly, why? Several days before the outbreak of hostilities, Ukraine legalized cryptocurrencies, with 272 of its 450 representatives voting for the crypto bill. Ukraine's parliament passed the bill. This resulted in the establishment of a legalized cryptocurrency market in the Ukraine. Furthermore, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Digital Transformation Mikhailo Fedorov described the new legislation as having quote-unquote added potential for corporate growth in Ukraine at the time of its passage. He also said that Ukrainians would now have easy and safe access to foreign markets for virtual assets. What role does crypto play? Whereas the Ukrainian government did not specify if the decision was in response to a military battle, tensions on the Russia-Ukraine border had been high for months. Despite this, the bill was signed into law on February 17, just 1 week before the invasion started. The official Twitter account of the Ukrainian government asked for contributions from everyone, even those outside of Ukraine. The tweet says, quote, "Stand with the people of Ukraine, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USDT." Meanwhile, Ukraine has raised $56.2 million in crypto contributions to support its military effort, according to blockchain research company Elliptic. Crowdfunding millions of dollars. On February 26, the Ukrainian government's Twitter accounts asked for contributions of crypto assets. As of now, more than 108,000 Bitcoin contributions have been sent to each of the addresses specified in the tweets. The government received $56.2 million in contributions. The gifts include a single $1.86 million transaction that seems to have originated from selling NFTs manufactured by Julian Assange and the digital artist Pak. Additionally, a CryptoPunk NFT valued at roughly $200,000 has been sent to the Ethereum account of the Ukrainian government. According to previous Elliptic research, Come Back Alive, a Ukrainian nonprofit supporting the military, has also received significant crypto contributions. And also, the membership platform Patreon removed Come Back Alive's profile on February 24th for violating its policies because of its military activities. Though they seem to be on track for yet another significant gift, one of Ukraine DAO's NFTs featuring the Ukrainian flag sold for $6.5 million in Ethereum at auction, making it the 10th most expensive NFT ever sold. The money raised will be given to the NGO. Even while US dollar stablecoins account for a considerable fraction of contributions, on the other hand, Bitcoin and Ether account for the vast majority of those donated to date. But people aren't only contributing crypto assets to the Ukrainian government's Ethereum account. They're also sending NFTs. One of these NFTs is worth around $300 in total. Outside of Ukraine, crypto assets are being used to raise money for the Ukrainian military. To raise Ether for Come Back Alive, Ukraine DAO has performed a decentralized autonomous organization. Because they don't involve any middlemen, crypto assets have become a popular alternative to traditional forms of raising crowdfunding. And also, donations are less likely to be held up or rejected by banks if they are sent directly to the recipient. Rouble buckling under sanctions. Amid any case, in the conflict between Russia and Ukraine, cryptocurrency has emerged as a quote-unquote double-edged sword. Still, analysts think it's more likely to empower civilians on both sides of the conflict than enable oligarchs and other elites to avoid economic sanctions. However, Western sanctions have been put on Vladimir Putin, his supporters, and Russia's banking system because of the ongoing invasion of Ukraine. That led to record lows for the Russian ruble versus the dollar and harsh restrictions on ordinary Russians' ability to transfer or access their money. Although Russian cryptocurrency activity surged when the ruble depreciated, the Russian central bank raised its benchmark interest rate to 20%. According to Crypto Compare, the trading volume between the ruble and cryptocurrencies reached 15.3 billion rubles, about $140.7 million US, a threefold increase from the previous week in March. Because no one controls cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, some people think they could be used to evade sanctions or weaken Western economic penalties on Russia. However, meme coins are more valuable than Russian rubles. According to CoinMarketCap, Bitcoin's global market capitalization has surpassed the Russian ruble. That means that the total value of all Bitcoins traded around the world is more than the total value of all rubles in circulation worldwide. The Russian ruble is now the 17th most valuable currency globally, behind only the Thai baht and the Mexican peso. On the other hand, the ruble is currently valued at far less than Dogecoin, a cryptocurrency first developed as a meme, mocking the irrational speculation around cryptocurrencies. And also, it is now being accepted as a form of currency in Ukraine, according to the country's deputy prime minister, Mikhailo Fedorov. As a result of sanctions, Bitcoin and other digital currencies are rising in value while the Russian ruble is weakening, making people think they could help Moscow get around the Western economic embargo. The EU is looking into the use of cryptocurrency to avoid sanctions. Ukrainian authorities have urged crypto exchanges to restrict Russian customers and seize assets related to them because more Russians may be lured to transfer their money to cryptocurrency. In many cases, the calls have been ignored or refused. People in Western countries have been worried about the rise of cryptocurrencies because they can get around established financial institutions. In terms of Bitcoin mining capacity, Russia is actually the third biggest. Other than that, Iran has used Bitcoin mining to get around trade embargoes. However, European Union officials acknowledge that they are investigating how crypto mining and trade may be used to circumvent sanctions on Russia. For the time being, we don't know how cryptocurrency may influence international conflict or if it will eventually be beneficial or detrimental. People escaping conflict areas might find a unique use for cryptocurrency, but they will first need to learn how to use it properly. There are currently a plethora of other methods of raising and moving funds that do not require digital currency. Lastly, all that is known at this time is that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are becoming a severe element of global economics and in international disputes. It doesn't matter if crypto is beneficial or detrimental in wartime. It is doing what its proponents claim it does, providing individuals with a method to operate outside of established financial institutions, and there is no indication that this will change anytime soon. And with that, today's video concludes. Thank you for watching, and if you've gained any value in today's video and would like to see more in the future, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe button, and notification bell, and we'll see you on the next one.